So, welcome back to part 2. So, Nürburgring GP, we are finally back on track with the Season 17 Assetto Corsa Race of Winners. Let's see who we've got in so far. So we've got Zach, we've got Kevin, we've got Ultra Matam. I'm going to quickly share part 2 stream out to the guys at NXTGEN. Just trying to restart for this particular one. Just get everyone in the session. There we go, so practice has been restarted. Just seeing who left to come into the lobby. We have 12 basically on the list. We're just waiting for Hankin to arrive. There's Ultimate Tam. Lely 9 as well. There's only 9, and hopefully Hankin will be not too far behind. Can I view someone, please? Okay, maybe not. Let's back to the pits. There we go. And the country get a lesson that it's the GP circuit, not the GT, shall we say. There's the Ultra Matan. Just going through. 230 by him, but again, that could just be coming out of the pit lane. Stay on board with him for a minute. We'll go for a lap of Nürburgring. Point the circuit, really. Oh, and it looks like Vanny's also fallen for the fact it's the GP loop. He goes into the final corner. It's down to turn number 1. Hagen on the brakes, into first gear, get it tucked in into the Mercedes arena. Really long left hand, which then transpires into this right-hander on the exit. Now you've got to be careful not to go too wide because obviously the 2-tyre rule is active. All the way down into the Valvoline curve, you hit the brakes, get the car turned in. Forward curve, down then towards the Dunlop car. Then you just hit the brakes, turn it in, then head on up towards the Schumacher S. Into Michelin curve. Really nice corner this, is slightly banked inwards. So third gear, you bring it back around into the Warsteiner curve. Then all the way down towards Autobahn Bogen. Up the hill you come towards the NGK chicane, where this is the tighter chicane. Lager's just gone a bit deep again. I'm going to hit the brakes, turn it in right, through the Coca-Cola curve, and up to the line. You will return, just on a 209, which ain't too bad. Kill City. Get through the Schumacher. Into the Michelin care. Someone behind there, I think. It's not Ben Taggart. Ben Taggart just coming round the final corner. Across the line. Here we go. So qualifying's about to get underway here at the Nürburgring. '201 from Gusa. Scuderia Glickenhaus SCG 003. Zach just going out for his out lap. Remember, 5 minutes of qualifying mean these guys probably 1, maybe 2 runs at the absolute most. There is Lagavani. Lager obviously one of them looking to set this a really good time up, or even just a banker on the first run, just to get themselves set on the grid. Ideally, they all need to do a lap. So I start in the back row so I don't get in the way, because I have to be on the grid to begin with. I'll return to the pits, but you see there with Lagavani. Hankin just coming up towards Ad Van Bogen. Thinking there's a bit of ground to make up on those around him. Obviously a 0 score for race 2 after his wheel deciding it wasn't going to work very well. Yeah, 6.5 out to the blocks then for Kevin T. I do believe Kill start at the back. He's on an out lap. And he's at a time. Looks like Robbo's had a bit of an incident coming out of the Mercedes green. So maybe just spun, lost the back. Oh yes, he really has lost the back end going through there. Coming out of the forward curve, late attempt. Just going to quickly check my party settings. Yep, that is correct. Ventager looking to just get run in, because I think he's going to have enough time. He runs a little bit wide through the Schumacher S. Should have enough time to get around for a second lap though. Zena comes down towards Ad Van Bogen. I think Kevin McKenzie, yeah, 2 minutes, 0.8. Lucan 1.4 behind. Going to curve. What can we do on board with Ben? Hankin goes quickest by a tenth of a second. It's a 2:04.1 for Ben Taggart. Kill City. Weird our timer's still going, but... And more with Lely 9 at the moment. He is currently second in the standings after just 2 races. To the Schumacher S. Down up towards Michelin Curve for Lely on his final lap of the session. Down to Ad Van Bogen up towards the NGK chicane. Hankin currently on pole position. Oh, Lely's gone very late on the brakes. He has got it stopped, which is a great effort. And you see though, he's down his lap delta. Magusa goes third, Lucan in fourth. And 2020, so Lely cannot improve. Yeah, it was Zach ahead. Lofani now in the pits. Ultra, and I believe that might be Robbo behind. No, Robbo is not on a lap. Ultra puts in a 207.9. It will be Hankin who... Sorry, not Hankin, it'll be Magusa who starts on pole position. Magusa with a 2 minutes .6, Hankin a 2 minutes .7. I'm allegedly 10th on the grid, so I'll be getting either way. Should be interesting, honestly, with Kill City starting near the back, by choice. Just 6 laps round here. Let's dive back to the pits and straight back into the action because Hankin down the inside. On board Lucan to look at what's going on in front. You got, there's Mackenzie Orn, somewhere down the inside of Lucan. Lucan down to 6th place now. So we head into the Mercedes arena for the first time. Just about keeping 5th place though. Covering the line. Good stuff by him. Oh, and contact. It may have been Ben Taggart. Bit of contact coming out of the Mercedes arena. Puts Lucan down to 11th place. There is Lucan there. McKenty in 2nd place at the moment, just behind Hankin. Magusa just behind. Up to the Schumacher S. This will really help Hankin right now if he can stay there. Kill City already up into 6th place. Ultra Matam looking on Robbo and Lagafani just ahead. Lucan alongside, well he was alongside, now he's just behind. We're in 9th. Oh, we're going to go down the inside. for 8th place. Has he got it stopped? I don't think he has quite got that right. He's on the grass. There's Lager behind, Zach just ahead. Lucan having to play catch-up at the moment. But Hankin leads on to lap number 2 from Kevin McEntee. Magusa is in 3rd, Lally in 4th. Kill City has passed Ben Taggart for 5th. Meanwhile, Lally is all over the back of Magusa. Just going a little bit wide through the Mercedes-Benz arena, down towards the Valvoline curve. Through Ford curve, down towards the Dunlop Care. Back up the hill through the Schumacher S. Not a lot going on through there at the moment. Meanwhile, Ultra still has Lager behind. You can tell Ultra's getting used to his new wheel at the moment. Zach just ahead. This is going to start turning into a bit of a juicy battle for 8th place here. And we're only on lap number 2. We're on board with Kill City. Hankins lost out to Kevin McEntee through the chicane. Magusa now down the inside. So Hankin from 1st to 3rd, and here comes Kill City. 1.2 gap to Kevin as well, up ahead. Oh, that's an interesting one. Kill City straight into the side of Magusa. Has Magusa survived that? Magusa has survived that. I don't know how, but Hankin has lost out. Kill City going for a daring move down the inside, and I think he just got us breaking all sorts of wrong going into it. Lally though, only 9 in 3rd place, just behind Magusa. Out of the Dunlop Care, up towards the Schumacher S. Lely will be wanting to keep moving, get up another place here, because Kevin is only 2 points behind him in the standings. And right now, 6 points is the gap between Kevin and Lally in this race. On board with Robbo. Not too... Oh, they got more issues up at front. That's Hankin. I don't know what happened at the chicane. Like Kill City. And Taggart has gone back, so whether he was involved, I don't know, but Robbo now in the top 5, Kill City 4th, and he's got a lot of time to make up to the leaders in the second half of the race. For all I know, Hankinsville could have just had a bit of a weird moment. We're near the back, we've got Lucan, who's got Ultra looking to the inside, isn't quite going to make it there. Zach just ahead now with Lagerfani in 8th place. Very wide from Ultra there behind. Oh, Lucan, has he held it? No, he hasn't. He's done a bit of a rookie mistake there on the grass, on the entry. He's gone back to the pit, and that is a retirement for Lucan to bring him 0 points. Lally, 1.4 behind Magusa at the moment. Into the chicane. Towards Coca-Cola curve. Onto the penultimate lap of this race. Robbo has Hankin just behind. Hit the brakes into Haughaken. And Ultra has seemingly got past Zach there. I need to. Oh, the back end squarely for Hankin. Meanwhile, the battle for 9th. Zach is behind Ultra, but they are fighting it. Oh, Ultra's just gone a bit deep in the second part of the Mercedes arena. Oh, Zach a bit earlier on the brakes into the Valvoline curve. Meanwhile, Lally is on the back of Magusa going into Michelin curve. And by the looks of that, they are starting to reel in Kevin here. Down throughout Van Bogen. Magusa goes defensive. They hit the brakes. Magusa squeezes, leaves the car's width though. Lally can't quite get the run through the chicane as we head up towards the final lap. The brakes, Lally again. That's incredible from Lally. He hits the brakes and it looks like he's too late on them. And at the very last minute, the car just slows down massively. Fantastic driving. Really putting the pressure on Magusa at the end of this race. Oh, Magusa just a little bit deep into that left-hander. Could give Lally a bit of a run on the way out. Down towards the Valvoline curve. Into the Ford curve at the moment. Kill City not on the podium. Oh, and a bit of a nudge from Lally to Magusa. No one goes round. Everything continues as per normal at the moment. But this battle for second, I fear, is still not over as they go through the Schumacher S. Magusa driving well defensively. Through the Warsteiner curve up towards Ad Van Bogen. It looks like Magusa's just about gotten away here. through the NGK chicane. It will be, though, Kevin McEntry who takes the victory from Magusa. Kill City 4th. It will be Robbo in 5th. Hankin is in 6th. Ben Taggart is in 7th. Lager will come home in 8th place. Zach in 9th. Ultra Tam is in 10th place. So that is their race result. Is making a bit of a difference at the top of the sharp end here. So we're going to go on to the final race of the night. The car, an open wheeler. Find it. There is the Lotus Exos 125. So as the Lotus Exos 125, we're going to be heading towards Imola. 6 laps of this car. Oh, it's going to be an absolute belter. Right then, the Lotus Exos 125. Let's see, we will. Trying to restart practice. Make sure everyone gets in on time. Get some sort of chance. To get him. Give it one more whirl, we might end up going into qualifying at this rate. Let's see if we can get in session. We got 12 in. There we go. Everyone's got a quick 5 minutes. Let's do that, do that, do that. Section. Let's go more with someone. Not Hank and he's not going out. There we go. RoW pretending to be Roman Grosjean for the night in the Lotus livery version. See RoW just going through Minerale up towards the Varianta Outer. And then into Ravazza. I believe this is Ravazza. Just double check it on a map. You head along the main, well, kind of straight. Just went into Tamburello. Just right on board with RoW then. Into Tamburello. Down to second. You flick it left, you flick it right. Then flick it left back onto the straight before you head down towards Villeneuve. Tap down one gear as you can go left, and down another as you bring it right. Then you head down towards Tosa, as unfortunately Robbie doesn't complete the lap. That's coming out of Ravazza from Ultra, so we'll go on board with him. So through Tamburello. All the way to Villeneuve. So down one gear as you go in. We'll see Ultra not quite going there as fast as he probably could do. Tosa, down to second, turn it in. You've got to be careful because of this hill creating a bit of a camber, it can make the back wheel spin. Up the hill, flat right as you then head into Piratella. Down one gear, maybe two for Ultra. You've got to try and sling it through. Down the hill into Minerale, really awkward. Down one gear into the flick right, then down another one or two to get into the 90-degree right-hander. Then back out again. You've got to be careful because the wheels can spin up there. Variant Outer, probably the tightest chicane in the world, I tend to find this is. Really awkward, but you can get through there nicely. You've then got a lovely run down the hill towards Ravazza. Hit the brakes. Obviously this corner famed for a very sad day in events in terms of obviously Ayrton Senna, but double left-hander back up to the line. What does Ultra Matam do? A 134.7. Fantastic stuff. There's Huken Luken going into Variant Outer. Down the hill into Ravazza for him. He's currently on 134.1. I think that's an invalid lap time. He's currently 1 second up on that, so he's looking at a 133. Up to the line. 132.6 for Lucan. Ben Taggart in a blue liveried one, similar to Ultra, just come down to Variant Alta. Into Ravazza. And the practice has ended. So they're just coming through for their final time. So I don't know who that is. Is that Ultra Matan? Yeah, I don't know how, but I think Ultra's just gone into the pit lane barrier. Zach in the pits, just awaiting the final couple of people to finish off their little practice run. Who we could possibly have out. Magusa is still, well, I think Magusa's still, he's just come out of the pit lane. Robbo's just come out of Tosa, so it could be him. Kill City is in the pits. Let's skip this session, I think, to head into qualifying. And someone's still out there. Tosa for Lucan. Ben Taggart is just coming into Ravazza, so he might be the last person to cross the line. Crosses the line. Hopefully that will be the last person. So qualifying is now underway. Hankin is the first man out, and that is really weird. The guy behind is literally staring at the mirror. That is a brilliant, that is a sight for sore eyes. As they come into Tamburello. Is that Lucan? That is Lucan. Lucan was quite literally staring into the rearview mirror of Hankin there. Through Villeneuve. Just 4 minutes of qualifying left then. They should get two cracks of the whip round here. You can just understeers a little bit off. There's Lely 9. So as we continue on, with Lely 9, he's going to start here his first flying lap. Into Tamburello we go then with Lely 9. We'll go for a lap with him. Into Villeneuve, what does he do? We're in 5th, he's up into 6th, down to 5th, down 2 more gears, no, it's just 4th, someone's at a bit of a spin ahead of us, that could be Ultra. Then into Tosas. Up the hill toward Piratella. Just about keeping within the confines there. And down into Acquiminerale. Into 4th, down into 2nd. Trying to keep the front end tucked in. To go up the hill towards the Variante Alta. Nice and calm through there. Down the hill. Into Ravazza then to end the lap. See all the suspension working. Fantastic to watch. Up towards the line, a minute 37 to go. So Lely will get one more attempt at this. 131.4. Kill City's done the 129.3, that's phenomenally fast. Robbo, a 133.5. Ventager, obviously a little bit late to the party by the looks of that. And who can? Lucan. Apparently said a 128, but I'm assuming that potentially had a corner cart involved in that one because it's not registered his time. Up to Variante Alta. Oh yes, he's having big issues into Variante Alta there. He's not quite getting his braking point correct. He's down 2.6 seconds at the moment on his Delta, but again that lap is an invalidated lap. So he's looking at about 131 right now. Up to the line, he'll get one more lap in. .131.5 puts him in 4th place right now. Hankin a 130.5 but a 128.3 from Kill City. He really is taking a liking to these cars. Lager is in pits. Robbo just coming up towards the line now. Does go quicker at 133.4. Keeps him in 7th though at the moment. Ultra's in the pits. Magusa just coming through the chicane, almost losing the back end, going a bit wide. This is a 156.6, but that's, I think, coming out of the pits. Into Ravazza. Qualifying is over, so they're just finishing off their lap times. Across the line. Don't think that counted for Magusa, so he's going to have a bit of a struggle on his hands from 11th place. Here comes Hankin. Can he get anywhere near 128? It looks like not. Crosses the line, 130.2. Still a great time actually from Hankin. Kill City just coming out of the pits. Lely coming out of the pits. Lucan stopping on the circuit. Kevin looks like he's finished. Lager is in the pits. Robbo coming up to the line. He's 1 second quicker at the moment on this, the current his final lap. Although it looks like it was an invalid one as he stays a 133.4. Zach in the pits, Ultra's in the pits. It's Magusa. There we go then. So your pole sitter is Kill City Hankin alongside as they go towards Tamburello for the first of 6 laps very, very shortly. They're waiting everyone, obviously. They do have to do like the sound of the Lotus Exos 125, great little car, obviously similar to those Tatus League which is going to be running in season 18, but we're going to have the 5 red lights shortly. Here we go, 5 red lights, we are green for Imola. And we're underway. Hankins lost the place immediately to Lely 9 off the line. Down towards Tamburello we go. Lucan alongside us. A bit of a lock up there for Lely. Oh, big collision behind Kevin and I believe Lager. Not entirely sure what happened there, but a car definitely went flying. Oh, and more collision going through Villeneuve. That is Ultra and I believe Zach? Or is it Magusa potentially? No, Magusa is higher up. It is Lager, funny. All sorts of carnage going on, but because the leaderboard can't update quick enough. Magusa's now in 4th place, so he's had a great start. Oh, that's a bit close to Kill City. Lely 9 leads. So it was Ben Taggart who spun at Villeneuve, collected Lagerfani for good measure as they go through Aqua Minerale. We're going to go on board with Hankin because he's now leading. Lely has made a mistake. It's all going off here in the Lotuses. Lely's down to 5th. Magusa now 2nd. Kill City is in 6th. A wild ride for lap 1 here. Kill City comes alongside Lely here, down the inside towards Tamburello. The job is done, although Lely back round to the outside, decides to better of it. Hankin. 3-second lead because Magusa's lost 2nd place to Robbo. Robbo having a good race here. Kevin is just behind these two. Paddling behind, you have to look at the mirror as we enter Piratella for the 2nd time. Oh, bit of a wiggle for Kevin on the curb. Meanwhile, Magusa is all over the back of Robbo. Although he's just spun it. Yes, he spun it coming through Aqua Minerale. Down to 6th place. That's a shame for Magusa, who's running well. There's Lely. We've got Kevin just ahead of him. These are Ravazza. Kill City now on the back of Robbo. Down the straight, but what's the gap to Hankin? Hankin is checked out here. 4.8 seconds. Oh, he doesn't want to cut that curb too much. Those sausage curbs will put you off. Kill City might find that out sooner rather than later. There's Lucan. Lager there. Magusa in the pit, so Magusa has retired from this race. Just not getting along, which is a bit of a shame. And Zach is bringing up the rear at the moment. Kill City's got past Robbo. But this is the battle we need to be watching now, is Lely versus Kevin. Kevin makes a bit of a mistake coming through. Piratella now. Lely wrapped the outside for Akimina Rally. Again, decides better of it. Varianta Alta. Down towards Ravazza. Oh, and again, Lally just having that. I think he really did make the mistake this time because he's lost a fair bit of time to Kevin, who is now past Robbo. That's third place for Kevin McKenty. Hankin puts up the fastest lap, but here comes Robbo around the outside up towards Tamburello now. This is a fantastic battle for the final podium spot of this race. Gonna go to Lely because he can see exactly what's going on. So Kevin looking to the inside of Robbo, can't quite make it, but Robbo makes a mistake, goes wide. Oh, he's just caught Lely. Lely's got away with it though. So Lely in fourth. Robbo trying to get going again. It's down to sixth, seventh. So Lagerfani with Lucan just behind. Oh, that's a bit of a bad mistake from Lucan, clipping the grass on the entry to Piratella. He's not quite getting the lines right here, is Lucan. Just constantly trying to widen the road that little bit extra when there's a bit of grass. Into Varianta Alta. Now, there is Ultra. He's about 7 seconds away from Ben Taggart in front of him. I see some times coming through. Hankin sets another fastest lap, 5.9 the gap. He's pulling away. There is Lely. Oh, and Hankin's disconnected. I don't know why. I think that's a genuine disconnection from Hankin. Again, maybe his wheel has packed up. I don't know. That's a shame because Hankin was away and gone. Kevin McKenty, head of Lely at the moment. Lucan's still not too far away from Lager here. Oh, he's really not got that quite right. I think Nora's Lager, someone else's. That's Lely. Oh no, Lely's come back on our screen. Kelsey's now with the fastest lap of 1:28.3. Lucan right on the tail now of Lager. On to the final lap. Kill City leads by 8.3, 2.3 to Lely 9. And it's 17 seconds from Lely to Lager. Lucan, as we can see on our screen, right on him. Robbo in 6th. Kevin is now behind. Kevin has made the mistake, probably looking at that at Tosa as I go through Piratella, down towards Acquaminerale. Oh, and Kevin's made another mistake. He's gone too deep into Acumen Arale. I think he's been done there. 2 wheels. But it will be this man, Kill City GR27, who's going to win here at Imola and will take the RoW title. A fantastic stuff by him. Lely 9 will come home in second place. Followed by Kevin McEntee. Lager will come home for 4th. And it's going to be Robbo 5th. Ben Taggart will be 7th. No, sorry, not Ben Taggart. Lucan will be 6th. Ben Taggart 7th. Ultra will be in 8th, Zach in 9th. So that's the end of the Assetto Corsa race of winners. Just waiting for this race to fully conclude. You can see people just doing donuts, celebrity donuts at the end. Here is the final race results for that one. Kill City winning and confirming his RoW title, winning all bar one race, and that one race he wasn't even on the podium. So interesting stuff, and weirdly enough, that was the one I was expecting him to win, really, that GT3 one. But congratulations to Kill City, congratulations to everyone tonight for participating. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as well watching. But for tonight, thank you for watching. Good night.